In the name of Almighty Allah, who is the most merciful and almighty. This is me, Abdul Basit. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Al Basit Academy. Today our lecture is on simple present tense or present indefinite tense. This is one tense, but it has two names. One is simple present tense and another is present indefinite tense. Simple present tense, the term simple present tense used in American English, and the term present indefinite we use in British English. Before I jump to my topic, I will discuss tense. So what is tense? Tense were taken from the Latin word tempus, which means time. Okay, so what is present tense? Definition of simple present tense is we use this tense to talk about regular action, habitual action, and universal truth. There is three main things are mentioned: regular action, which means daily action; habitual action, like it relate to your habit; and universal truth, like the facts and reality and generalization. These all things. So we have a positive structure: subject plus verb ses plus rest of the sentences. Rest of the sentences mean other words are object. I play, he plays cricket. Here we have a third person singular, like he, she, it. He, she, it, and with the singular noun we will use SRES at the end of the verb. There is a specific rule which is mentioned in the coming slides. I will show you what are they. In here, this I play cricket, so with I, we, you, they don't use SRES at the end of the verb, but with the he, she, it, and with the singular noun we will use SRES at the end of the verb. Negative structure: subject plus do slash does plus not plus verb first form plus ROS, which means rest of the sentences. Example: I don't play cricket. He does not play cricket. Do we use with I, we, you, they, and does we use with the he, she, it, and with the singular noun. Question: do, does plus subject plus verb plus rest of the sentences and question mark. Do I play cricket? Does he play cricket? The same rule, you will follow the specific rule, which is that we use does with he, she, it, and with the singular noun. Then we have a negative interrogative: do slash does plus subject plus not plus verb first form plus rest of the sentences in question mark. Do I not play cricket? Does he not play cricket? So here this do we use with the beginning of the sentence. I go to school. This is a regular action or daily action. He smokes cigarette. This is habitual action. Milk is white. Milk is white is universal truth. Allah is one is universal truth. Grass is green is universal truth. Black board is black. White board is white. The sugar is sweet. These all are the universal truth. Simple present tense is used with adverbs like always, often, usually, sometimes, rarely, never, every day. These are adverbs, and let's look how we use in sentences. I always come to school by car. So here this always is adverb, and we use in simple present tense. I don't come here very often. So here this often is what? Often is a adverb. He usually eats breakfast at 7 a.m. Sometimes I go to party. She rarely cooks. He is never late for class. They sleep early every day. So always, often, these all are adverbs. Always we use which we do 100%, and often we use for 75%. Usually we use for 65% or 60%. Sometimes we use for 50%. Rarely we use for 40% or 30%. Like never mean is also clear to you that what does it mean of never. Every day is daily or regular action. They sleep early every day, so every day this is a daily action or regular action. First rule is to form the simple present, we add s to the infinitive of the verb in the third person singular, he, she, it. Okay, so we have persons, first person, second person, third person. Then we have first person singular and plural. Then we have second person singular and plural. Then we have a third person singular and plural. First person singular is I and plural is we. Second person singular is you and second person plural is also you. So if someone asks you the question that why we use are or verb with you, so here this is the answer that you is the second person singular as well and second person plural as well. So in third person we have a he, she, it is the singular and they is a plural. So third person singular, he, she, it. With the he, she, it we use s, we put s in the end of the verb. For example, I live, I sing, he lives, he sings. Then we have a second grammar rule. With the o, double s, ch, sh, we add es in the end of the verb. Like for example, with the subjects he, she, it, and with the singular noun, so you will put s or es at the end of the verb. So what is this rule? A rule is that when the verb ends with the o, double s, sh, ch, x, so we will add es at the end of the word. Like for example, I go, so go this end with o, so we will use es. Like the first sentence is I go, this is right, but when you use he or she or it, but you will be use es at the end of the verb because go ends with o. I watch, watch ends with ch. When you use he, so you will be say he watches, she watches. I wash, wash ends with sh. Like for example, you use the he washes, she washes, or it washes. Then we have I fix, so fix is he and she and it. Consonant followed by y, the y changes into I, e, and we add s. For example, I study, study ends with y. For example, when you use the he, she, so you will be say studies, he studies, she studies. A vowel followed by y, we just add s. Okay, so there is in here in English grammar we have some rule for removing a y or placing the ies or s. When before y we have a consonant, to remove the y and add ies. When you will have a vowel before y, so you will place the s after y.